Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. It has been a long time, in my opinion. I haven't even checked, but I'm sure it's been at least 3 weeks since I've posted a video on this channel. There's reasons for that. For me personally, outside of school, it's really been work. I got a job, guys, and I had a job since October of last month. And I've just been, it's amazing when you get a full-time job, how little time you have for yourself and little time you have for your passions, your hobbies, such as this. YouTube is one of them. I've been trying to grow my channel, and unfortunately, while it has grown a lot, it's grown a lot when I did not have this full-time job. I would say that. I have to be a lot more intentional, a lot more strategic, a lot more scheduled with my videos. But anyways, I don't want to be too long-winded in this video. If you are new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And welcome to my channel. This is going to be a car chat, as you see. And I hope it's not giving a lot of road noise. I have my AC running, and I'm on my way to work now as we speak. It is 8:12 a.m. and I got to be to work by 8:30, so why not chat with you guys really quick. For those of you who are new to my channel is pretty much dedicated to real, raw authenticity. I like to talk about topics that highlight our self-love for ourselves and one another, or lack thereof, because we're all battling self-love. Not everybody, I don't believe there's one single person that roamed this earth that has it all together on the self-love, in the self-love department, excuse me. I don't believe it. We all can do better. We all can love on ourselves a lot more, myself included. And that's another thing. In all of my videos, I believe I put in it at some point in time, the type of advice, the type of topics that I talk on, these type of topics has to resonate with myself as well. So in other words, I'm not above the situations that I am talking to you guys about. I'm a human being, so I also have to grow. I also have to make sure that I choose myself every day. You know what I'm saying? Not beat myself up. I got to choose to pray more. I got to choose to love on my family members more. All of these things goes both ways, if that makes sense. So as I'm driving, my sister, last night, she showed me a video of Summer Walker. I don't know if you guys know about that, but long story short, from the little bit that I've gathered, because I don't even have time to be looking at TV or social media for that matter. But from the little bit that I've gathered, it looks like Summer Walker put herself in Hunter's shoes, which is for a man to do. And she also was okay with being the other woman. And if that doesn't reek lack of self-love, lack of self-respect, I don't know what is. But something tells me, guys, and this is what I was telling my sister, something tells me that this is a PR stunt. This is nothing new of what celebrities tend to do when their album is either about to drop or their album has just dropped. Something tells me that. I mean, in the live video that she was on, it just sounded like she was too confident in her approaches. It seemed like she was trying to think of some new topics to say out on a whim. It just seemed too rehearsed. Could it be true? Yes, because, hey, nobody's perfect, and we don't know these celebrities like we may claim we think we do. And not to mention, from what I hear, that's how she got London on the track. I guess he was in a relationship, and she was okay with being entangled, is what I would say. Which is, us women, we just need to stop that. We need to stop. But it's never gonna completely stop, much like racism. People are gonna be people, and you just gotta know who they are and keep it moving. There's gonna be Jezebels and there's gonna be Delilahs. Some people it's gonna show up and you'll know what type of time they're on. And then you're gonna have some of them who is dressing in gowns and have everything covered up to their neck, But past midnight, they are a Jezebel. That's what I call a Delilah. That's biblically speaking. But hey, be that as it may, it was crazy. So me and my sister were just looking at the videos, and we're like, if this is true, because somebody's doing this somewhere, whether it's Summer Walker or someone else saying, save my number on the Pizza Hut, knowing that this guy got a fiance, but he needs to know that he got a fiance too. But it's not your place, it's not your business to insert yourself into a situation where a man and a woman is supposed to have a commitment towards each other. And it seemed like it was a lot of shift blaming in the live video she had, like, oh, your guy cheats on you left and right. Again, that's none of your business. That's not where you come in and be the bottom feeder, okay? The bottom feeder, and disrespect yourself in such a manner by dealing with a guy like that. And then you wonder why you have 2 or 3 kids with different baby daddies. You wonder why. She's not really the person that should be giving advice via live to the fiance who's merely upset at hearing the voicemail that she left her fiance. She's not. But I don't know. Again, guys, something tells me that it's fake. But like I say, these things happen, and just use that as a cautionary tale. Have some respect for yourself, because you would be a fool to believe that a man who would cheat with you would not cheat on you. I know we like to think that we're extra special. Notice I said extra special, because we're all special in our own way. But none of us is more special than the other. Okay? In life, we have the rule and we have the exception. The exception is very, 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 very rare. So I say all that to say, most of us are not the exception that we want so much to be. Most of us are just the rule, so whether it's real and authentic or it's fake, these type of things happen in life every day, where women demean themselves. They showcase their lack of self-love. They showcase their lack of self-respect and dignity on a Summer Walker level, and sometimes even worse. And then they think that they deserve their respect from the same said man that is willing to dismantle the vows or the commitment that he made to another woman. And they somehow think that this man is not going to do that to them at some point. Wishful thinking, right? Listen, there's exceptions everywhere. You have men that cheat with the mistress and then go on to marry the mistress, which is not a king, by the way. He's a simp or a pimp. That's how I view it. In the words of R.C. Blake Jr., he is a simp or a pimp, because no man that is a king and respect himself, respect his body, respect God, respect his morals, would ever not only cheat and have a mistress, but then to go on to marry the mistress. But be that as it may, you have some men that do that, and they go on to marry them. Now, they may act right for a year, they may act right for 2 years, but eventually one of the two parties is going to step out of the relationship, because the relationship was never built on anything. Surely wasn't built on anything that God ordained, for that matter, be it the man or the woman. Because sometimes the mistress, yes, if the mistress can go that low to implementing herself in somebody else's committed relationship, or supposed to be committed relationship, what makes you think that she's not going to be the one to cheat on the guy? That happens a lot too. So the guy may not cheat, although he cheated in his previous relationship. He may not cheat with her, but she's going to cheat on him. So either way it goes, guys, it's never worth it. As I approach my job right now, I just want to let you guys know it's never worth it. Please, 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 never think that you're extra special, and never think that you are the exception. Most of us are the rule. We're the rule. That means life works the same way for Susie down the street as it does for Summer Walkers, as it does for the Lala Anthony's, as it does for the Beyoncé's. Life worked the same way. And there is no difference between you and I and people who have more money and that are on TV. The only difference is that they have a lot more money and they're on TV. You know, they're still a human. So anyway, guys, keep your head up. Ladies, please, let's just try to have a lot more self-respect for ourselves, and let's not play the low self-esteem card by saying, "Oh, I'm not responsible for your relationship. This relationship was already doomed," and da 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 da. Let's not go that far, guys, because that is the surest way to showcase how little you love yourself, you know, and that will open up a can of worms for a lot of karma to be paid back. So have a wonderful day, guys. I hope that this message resonated with someone who has either partook in what I'm discussing or someone who are thinking of doing it. Don't do it. Stray away. Run fast. All right? Follow me for more content. Peace.